Next week, applications open for a radical housing scheme that offers brand new homes for a third of market value. How's that then? Well, the scheme in London's East End is the first of its kind in the UK, and Sarah Neville's been taking a look.
Established as a Victorian workhouse, then a psychiatric institution, St Clement's Hospital has been an imposing local landmark in Bow for over 170 years. Now disused and dilapidated, it's about to be transformed as part of a pioneering housing project. This may look like an ordinary building site, but what's taking shape here in Bow is the first of its kind in a British city, a groundbreaking way to buy a new house at a third of the cost of its market value. 23 of the 250 properties on this site will be sold through London's first Community Land Trust, or CLT, an innovative not-for-profit organisation established by local people to provide affordable housing for local residents. A model some hope could help bring an end to London's housing crisis.
Well, I think this is the answer to London's chronic shortage of housing. So what we're doing is developing homes here on this site, which will be basically 1/3 of the market price. And we're doing that because we're linking the price of the home to local income. So the average income in Tower Hamlets is 30,000, and we're saying if you're on 30,000, you should be able to afford a one-bedroom flat.
That means that a one-bed apartment through London CLT will cost £130,000 instead of £450,000, or two beds for £182,000 rather than the market value of £550,000. Tower Hamlets is one of London's poorest boroughs. Despite that, property has recently reached record highs, with an average sale of over £500,000, making it unaffordable for many local people. Suzanne Gorman and her family hope the CLT can change that.
We're a family of 5. We have 3 kids who share a bedroom, bunk bed with a trundle bed underneath, which is fine, but is not going to be forever. We live in a shared ownership property, which we bought 8 years ago, which we actually couldn't afford now. So even that model, which was our access to affordability, hasn't been sustainable for us. This development breaks the mould because it offers permanently affordable housing.
We have created the first community land trust on the St Clement's Hospital site, and we will do it in the Olympic Park. And yes,
Mayor Boris Johnson has enthusiastically backed the St Clement's scheme, which is on former GLA land. No one could deny that the capital needs this, but it's been a slow process to deliver a handful of homes. The government has put housing at the heart of its administration, with a target of 1 million new homes by 2020. In London, 50,000 homes a year are needed to be built, but only a fraction of that number are going up. The housing charity Shelter says a more radical solution is needed.
If we're going to build the homes London needs, we're going to have to take some really quite difficult choices about increasing densities. That means taller buildings in some places, which aren't always popular. It means maybe losing some industrial land, which isn't always popular with boroughs. It maybe means building out into the green belt to a small extent where it makes sense in order to get the homes we so desperately need.
The cut price homes go on sale on Monday, when thousands are expected to apply. With plans for several more CLT sites in London, perhaps this old hospital represents the future of home buying.